Hi everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. This is another reading. I'm back with a pick a card this time. You can select pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, and we're looking at what does the person on your mind want with you. So you can watch one or more of these readings and for different relationships or different connections that you have. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support that you can provide me here on YouTube. It is free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. If you'd like to see more videos of what they're thinking or how they're feeling or messages that they'd like to send to you, I do have daily shorts that I've been doing, so you can look under the shorts tab on my channel. Okay, so we're going to get started. Okay, for pile number 1, which is the lavender crystal, what is it that they want with you? Okay, past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. For pile number 2, what is it that they want with you? For the blue Sodalite crystal, what is it that they want with you? Commitment, marriage, promises, and fidelity. Okay, for pile number 3, for the pink and gray stone, what is it that they want with you? Okay, nourish, self-growth, self-focused, and soul-finding. So take your pick and we'll go more into depth with some more cards. If you want pile 1, we're going to go ahead and get started with the lavender crystal and past life. Okay, so the first pile, if you chose the past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons, and the amethyst crystal, they want to go either back to the past and they want another chance, or they feel like this connection is something that has happened before, kind of like in a past life. They remember you from a past life. For pile number 1, what do they want? Okay, so they're feeling abandoned, left out, walked away, or cold. Okay, they're seeing things clearly now. They want the truth. Okay, only you. So perhaps this is a situation where there's a repeated pattern, a cycle. But they only want you. Okay, yes, that's their realization. Should we just do one more right there? Let's see. Okay, finality, farewells, leave behind, and closure. Yes, so they feel like you've left them behind. What is it that they want with you? Okay, disappear, decline, die, wither, be forgotten. Care, teach, accompany, assist, support. Hope, miracle, and turning point. Okay, timing, deadline, synchronization, rhythm, and moment. Okay, so synchronization, they are receiving messages, signs, symbols, synchronicities. It could be that they feel like when you're near, they can feel all those synchronizations, and it reminds them of you. But they feel like someone's ghosted here. So if you've left, if you've pulled back your energy, they are losing hope. They've lost hope, and they feel like things are taking so long. There's been so much time that they feel like the nurturing is gone. They feel like they need care, or they need a hug, or they need your tenderness. Yes, because they're feeling lonely. Loneliness, emptiness, depression, wandering, and gap period. So without you, it's been feeling lonely, and they feel like only you. Okay, let's get your tarot for pile number 1. What is it that they want? This could be too that they want an ending to the ghosting or the disappearance. Yes, they want happy life, happy wife, happiness, the ultimate family kind of marriage. They want to be happy. King of Pentacles. They want to be a provider, security, stable. This person is focused on finances, makes good, wise financial decisions, believes in commitment, believes in institution of marriage, commitment, and family. This could also be that they want to, build wealth and look good for their family. Okay, there's a 3 of Swords here, so there's heartache, sadness. Okay, the Hangman could be a Pisces. The King of Pentacles can be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. The Hangman energy is being in a state of limbo, paused energy, and during this time he's hanging there. He is being enlightened, so he's starting to see things in a new light or a new perspective, and he knows that there's something that needs to be surrendered. There's something that needs to change. When he gets down, when he cuts himself down from there, he knows that to move forward, something needs to be surrendered. Okay, yes, and there's some kind of confusion or fantasy here. This could also be other options. And the Chariot can be Cancer zodiac sign, can also be transportation vehicle or movement forward. It's success. It's getting the two horses on the same page, the same direction, with willpower and determination, getting to where they want to go. Yes. The divine masculine energy, the emperor energy, can be a father, a boss, divine partner, but has control, takes the lead. Okay, but at this point still kind of looking out over the horizon and could be turning his back on the situation, turning his back on something, but planning an action, not waiting in vain, sent the boats out to sea and is waiting to see what comes back. Okay, let's see, what are they feeling? Okay, they're feeling that this situation is damaged. Either they're feeling damaged, that they are damaged goods, or because of the situation, they're feeling that the relationship has been damaged. Yes. Okay. They're feeling ashamed because they, yes, stayed, maybe did something that was staying in their comfort zone, perhaps because of their family. This could also be that they're going to stay, maybe they're going to stay married, and this was a third-party situation. Okay, they're afraid. They're afraid to take the lead, so they're afraid to, yes. They're afraid to make a choice. They're ashamed because they heard you. They know what it is that you want. They might also be hearing, again, those synchronizations, those telepathic messages from God's or Spirit, from the universe. Yes, indecisive. All right, let's see if they want to say anything or what they're thinking for pile number 1. Okay, I don't want you with anyone else. Be mine. I was afraid of giving more, thinking it wouldn't be enough, so I didn't even try. I'm not okay being one of many options. You were brave and vulnerable. I regret how I responded. Okay, I blame you. You never intended to give enough to this connection. I don't want change. You are the one for me. don't mention you to friends. Okay, what about messages? So there seems like there was some kind of third-party situation or mixed messages with the Seven of Cups. That was definitely options. The Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. Kind of feeling like somebody was in limbo, not mentioning you to friends, but trying to have control, trying to kind of be controlling of you or the situation. Okay, what do you need to hear right now? Dance with me. What are we waiting for? I'm working on my ego. So ego and pride is a big thing. Outside influences, their family, maybe something, their wealth and status may be very important to them. They might, this is our time. No more secrets. Okay, so yes, I seek validation from others, but I only want it from you. I need more time, and I'm focusing on my finances. Okay, but I want to share the world with you. This could be that they want to have fun. They want to have their cake and eat it too, because dance with me and share the world, both kind of fun cards. Okay, so what is it that the viewer can do? What is it that you can do? Okay, surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So you are best or better off, taking a break, a pause, time to rest. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Don't let this person worry you. And focus on your healing. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem, and we do have clarity. Okay, surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Alright, that is what I have for pile number 1. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2 with the blue Sodalite or commitment, marriage, promises, and fidelity, this is what this person wants. So let's see what this person wants with you. Okay, intimacy, bonding, sensual, and confiding. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Okay, so there is some questionable thinking here. Okay, letting go, moving on, walking away, releasing. Divine Feminine, Yin, feminine energy. Okay, emotional storm, turmoils, unstable, affected, and rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. So perhaps one or both of you is already in a commitment and they want that commitment to be ended. They want physical intimacy. They're obsessed perhaps with the situation. This could also be that this person wants to be the divine feminine in this person's life, but they may already be in another connection, so there's cloudy judgment here, and it's causing emotional turmoil, making someone feel rejected. What is it that this person wants with you? Okay, they want to flirt, seduce, lover, or lust. So that's kind of like that intimacy energy. Okay, memories, old acquaintances, old debts, recollections, and prejudices. So they want to go kind of back to the past. If you were dating already or having some kind of relationship with them in the past. Okay, painting, telling a story, conveying emotion, decorating, or shaping. Yes, so making you feel like they want a commitment, or making you feel like you're important in their life. Okay, seagull, cunning, perseverance, fearlessness, survival, and freedom. But did they want, well, it could be, because I'm putting it over here, did they want you to be free, or did they want to be free? Meanwhile, they were painting a picture of commitment. Okay, sunset, decline, fade, or aging. And is this the divine feminine kind of feeling like you're wasting the pretty? You're just kind of getting older and the commitment maybe is not coming. Okay, hope, miracle, turning point, redemption. Yes, and causing some kind of emotional storm. Holding on to hope. But the longer you wait with this sunset, wanting to ride off into the sunset, right? Yes, give up the previous plan, release old patterns, embrace change, and clear the way for renewal. So perhaps in the past, that's the picture they were trying to paint or portray. Okay, yield, force, concede, surrender, or accept, and then you just kind of accept the way things are. Let's get your tarot. For pile number 2. Okay, King of Swords can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Someone who's somewhat cold or very intelligent, wise. Can be witty, funny, clever. Can also be divorced person. Three of Wands, waiting, kind of turn his back or turn their back, kind of looking out to the horizon to see when are their boats going to come back in. They've been planning and taking action to send their boats out to sea to see what else they can get, what resources are coming back in. Okay, so do they like flirt with their friends? This is a third party situation because we do have Three of Cups and Three of Wands. Old acquaintances. Three of Cups can be friends or celebration. Could also be a reunion. And Four of Pentacles, holding back or holding on. Maybe holding on to the past. Kind of being stingy. Okay, Page of Cups. This could be an offer of love, a small emotional love offer. It could also be an apology. It could be a child, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And then karma. So the judgment call, maybe a second chance, maybe making like a final judgment. Sunset on this situation. Is the sun setting? Okay, Five of Pentacles. It's leaving someone out in the cold. It's making feel like someone feel lack mindset or scarcity. Someone feels left out. Yes, and detached and decides to walk away. The Eight of Cups is walking your own path, your own soul's journey, and walking towards your Nine of Cups, which is a wish come true. Okay, the Empress. The divine feminine energy, divine mother. Could be a grandmother, mother, very fertile, abundant. Uses love in all the situations. She's ruled by Venus. Could be Libra or Taurus. Yes, moving to calmer waters. The Six of Swords is leaving the drama behind. It could be with someone or it could be on their own. Okay, let's see what they are feeling. Now I did cut the deck and see love. The Empress doesn't chase, she attracts. Okay, loyal, ashamed, powerful, afraid, okay, so wow, lack mindset right on the lack. Okay, so something's taken a long time. They have been, maybe some cards just fell, so I do kind of want to see what they are. The Divine Masculine energy. So, and we did have the Divine Feminine, and if you watched pile number one had the Emperor. So we have the Empress, and then now we have the Divine Masculine, which came flying out and landed kind of this, or like that, I can't remember, it was very sideways. So, feeling like they wanted to be loyal, motivated. They want to find the courage. Maybe they can't find the motivation. They feel ashamed because they were just kind of flirting with the situation, or flirting. Something is overpowering for them. Powerful memories or powerful damage, something having to do with that's lack, a mindset for them. And they're afraid, and they're angry with themselves. Or they feel like you might be angry with them. And honestly, they're kind of like trying to be realistic about the situation, that it's, taken a long time. They're afraid that maybe you run out of patience with them. Okay, let's look at what are they thinking. Yeah, they don't feel powerful. They feel lack of power. Definitely lack mindset, and maybe not even feel like they can't change the situation, or okay, I've been trying to control my feelings. If you don't want commitment with me, you are wasting my time. I realize so much now. I mean, it could be that they want commitment, or that they know now that you want commitment, so they don't want to waste your time. Okay, I don't want change. I feel like we've just wasted so much time. I don't realize anything. I don't mention you to family. I go to bed early so I can dream of you. That card, I saw it, I don't know if it was earlier today or yesterday. I saw it and I had the thought immediately that it was coming through to me as an escapist type of energy. And we did have the Eight of Cups, which can also be walking away or kind of like escaping. This time I'm choosing to focus on all of our happy memories. I'm grateful for them all. And I'm in denial. So denying their feelings, denying the situation, denying the connection, maybe denying that they want commitment even. I'm grateful for all our special experiences. Yeah, so they might be okay with kind of being in this void energy and just choosing to focus on the memories. Let's see if they want to say anything. Okay, do we want the same thing? And that the same kind of mentions, if you don't want commitment with me, you are wasting my time. And I feel like we just wasted so much time. So you're feeling like a lot of time has been wasted. One or both of you is already in a commitment somewhere else, or one wants to kind of flirt and the other one wants to be committed. But yeah, what are we waiting for? We need to take action. Physical touch. Physical touch is important to this person or to you. And you feel so far away, so there may be geographic distance or long distance. I'm willing. Okay, dance with me. Better together. I want to move in with you. What do you need to hear right now? I want to try. So I'm willing and I want to try. But I know I'm pushing you away, and they're in denial about that. So what can the viewer do? And this isn't necessarily like anything that you can do like to tell this person or change this person. This is just what can you do in this situation for yourself. For pile number 2. Okay, surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Okay, surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Okay, surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Yes, so if there's boundary issues with this person, surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So there might be something that you've been kind of waiting on, procrastinating. Let's get one more. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Yes. So that is that you don't want to push yourself faster than you want to go. And if there's something that you want that they don't want, or you're not on the same page with what it is that you are wanting, then maybe setting some stronger boundaries or stronger limits. This could also be to know when something feels right and when it feels like maybe there's been a lot of holding back or holding off, or there's been procrastination for a reason, something didn't feel right. All right, so perhaps you're waiting for commitment. It could also be that you just kind of been flirting around the issue. All right, so that is what I have for pile number 2 with the blue Sodalite. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching. At pile number 3, if you chose the pink and gray crystal and nourish, self-growth, self-focused, or soul-finding, this is your reading. So what is it that they want with pile 3? Okay, only you. Devoted, attached, crave. influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. Consequences, cause and effect, debts, and karma. Spying. Abandoned. Beginnings, try again, new direction, or start over. And realizations. Okay, so this person looks like they want to nourish the situation, nourish themselves. They want self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. They're kind of wanting you to be single. They really think that there are third parties or peers kind of involved that are influencing the situation, and they either want you to experience some kind of karma, or they want you to kind of realize that you want them back. I feel like they want you to feel kind of alone. They want to spy on you, and they want you to realize that you want to try again, that you like are better off with them, or you only want them. This could also be that they're spying on you and your friends. After you walked away, and then they're seeing that you are kind of like having some type of new beginning, and that you are nourishing yourself, and you're focused on yourself and your healing and your new beginnings. Okay, what is it that they want from you or with you? It can also be that they want you to come around and spy on them and see that they have a new beginning. Maybe they want you to be jealous. They're hoping for something. They're hoping for a miracle, turning point. They want some kind of redemption for something that they've done. Okay, hurricane, upheaval, destruction, or sudden disaster. Yeah, so they may be wanting things to change. They want to cause destruction. Seagull, cunning, perseverance, fearlessness, survival, and freedom. So yeah, so maybe they want, okay, so maybe you or they want them to be free from this third-party situation, or free from their peers, or whatever the third-party influence is. Okay, so they want them to realize, yes, memories, old acquaintances, old debts, recollections, and prejudices. So they want to realize, and it says old debts and debts. So there's something here with what you owe who, or what you're obligated to, what you're loyal to, what you're committed to. Chaos, instability, unrest, unpredictability, and corruption. So spying, trying to find out what it is that you're doing, and some kind of boundary, limit, speeding, or explosion. So feeling left out. Yes, because there's some kind of time limit, some kind of deadline, synchronization, rhythm, moment. It could be that it's taken a long time. They're feeling that maybe hope is, like, they're losing hope, or they're running out of hope. or they're feeling like it's time for a new beginning. They're seeing signs, symbols, synchronicities that remind them of you. Okay, betrayal. They're realizing that it's over. There's a breakup, divorce, or infidelity. They're realizing something, or they want you to realize that, right? Yes, using, manipulating using arrangement or strategy. Rules, laws, unwritten rules, and comply. Okay, flirt, seduce, lover, or lust. All right, let's look at your tarot and see. I think if they see that you've been kind of flirting, if you've moved on, if it's time to kind of move forward, maybe there's been a long separation, and they're looking at to see if you've moved on, and then they can plan their strategy. They can, like, I feel like show you, or okay, Six of Cups, they're missing you. It could be the past comes back around. The world is an ending, a successful completion, a graduation, a chapter ending to begin a new one. It's also leveling up. What else do we need to know for pile 3? Okay, Ten of Pentacles. So family, family legacy, family money. Ultimate family success. Worried about something. Having to do with a home, family, or celebration, party. And again, this could be that they are like a quick message, immature message, premature message, needing more information. And this was the reading with the spying card, so they might be trying to get more information. Okay, and a new creative spark or new creative idea, passionate new beginning. Waiting for their ships to come in, kind of turning their back on a situation, but looking out to the over the horizon. Not waiting in vain, because they've been kind of planning and taking action. They sent their ships out, and now they're waiting for their ships to come back in. Okay, they might have been kind of flaky, player-like energy, initiating something passionate, but then leaving just as quickly. Knight of Wands energy. Three of Pentacles can be work, or can be wise counsel. And I do believe that we did have the peers influencing some of this reading, so this could be that maybe they're getting information from friends. Could also be on the World Wide Web with the world there, or from family, from your family maybe. They might be worried about a commitment, a move, a party, a celebration. Okay, something having to do with the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, nurturing, loving, very intuitive queen. Okay, let's see what it is that they're feeling. Okay, vengeful. Yes, so I do feel like they are trying to manipulate the situation, and they might be trying to get you back. Yes, feeling angry because they're thinking that it's been a while, and maybe how realistic is it that you've been loyal to them still? They're feeling like you've moved on. Maybe they're angry at themselves and they're lacking the courage. Okay, feeling vulnerable. Grounded, devoted. Maybe they were loyal, upset, impatient. So yes, so either they're trying to make you upset or they are feeling upset because of how long they've been loyal and devoted, that now they're angry. Okay, yes, they're feeling immature, they're feeling, or they're acting immaturely. Okay, let's get, what are they thinking? Okay, I would drop or change everything for you. Are you ready? So they might just be showing off, you know, that they're having fun, that they are hanging out with maybe family or friends, or going to parties, or acting like some kind of hot commodity. Maybe flirting with people, maybe with co-workers, but it says that they would drop or change everything. They want you to see it. So maybe you were brave and vulnerable. I regret how I responded. Okay, so we had the vulnerable card. Our love is true and unconditional. I intend on fixing things. I want to be better for us. Okay, so they're upset because they acted immature, and you handled it with grace, and you were grounded and like they should have acted right. They should have waited. They should have acted right. They're feeling angry. I am not okay being one of many options. So they realize too that what they do to you, you might turn around and do to them. And if you seek vengeance, or like they feel like they screwed themselves. I'm trying to distract myself from thinking of you. That might be why they've moved forward, or if they are flirting with others or in other connections, partying or hanging out with friends and family. They're just showing whatever because they're trying to distract themselves. Think more before you respond. So they might know that they need to think more before taking action or before responding. Maybe it was impulsive. Okay, I don't want change. I want to level up our connection. Let's take the next step together. Are they... Okay, the World card here. Somebody is potentially leveling up a situation. Could it be having to do with like introducing someone to their family? I've been trying to control my feelings. I've been trying to distract myself. All right, let's see if they want to say anything. Okay, I'm willing. What are we waiting for? We need to take action. So again, they're willing to drop everything. They're willing to go back to you. I learned my lesson. I want another chance. You can trust me. Questioning trust now because of how quickly they moved on or what choices they made afterwards. You're teaching me how to live without you. Okay, my guard is up. They're guarded because they're spying on you, trying to see what they can see. And also, if you saw any of their immature stupidity, they're guarded because they're afraid of your, being vindictive or kind of acting immature as well. You feel so far away, and it's easy to like now break the trust and feel like at a distance or in separation, or geographical distance is now going to be even more difficult. Physical touch, yes, physical touch is important. They want to kind of control that and not have you be physical with others. Okay, you send me mixed signals. Better together. Dance with me and I want you here. Alright, we're going to get some cards about what you can do. Now this isn't having to do with, telling them anything or trying to change them. This is what you can do in this situation. Just advice for yourself for pile number 3. Okay, surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Yes, so if that was you with the, 9 of Swords, just try to let any worry go, yes, and get some sleep. Surrender to rest and sleep to prevent burnout. Slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. And surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Alright, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope that it was helpful for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.